Okay. I believe we're going live here. I'll give some time for people to join. We'll see. All right. I think we're going live. Yep, that's all good. I think we're pretty good. Mic's on. All right. What's up, everybody? Jake the Fox here. I figured I'd go live just to ask everybody's Labor Day has been. Um, there goes the fridge, making that weird noise. Yeah, so hopefully everybody had a good Labor Day. Um, I did put out the video that was that I said I was going to come out today. so so that video is out now. It's not much, but it's just. But yeah, this weekend was a pretty relaxing weekend. We're at the campground and basically did nothing. Um, we just ate a lot of food and just watched movies most of the time because we had no more firewood at the on the campsite. So but we gotta plan a work day here at the shop and we'll cut some some put trees down behind the shop. But yeah, we gotta plan a couple of days to do all that and split wood. But I gotta get the woodshed done uh, first before we can do any of that. But yeah, that's kind of the plan coming up. Um, so yeah, guys. So this month is gonna be a pretty busy month actually. So on September 13th, um, we have a friend of ours. Well, actually, no, he's in a family. Um, my mom's cousin, John, and his girlfriend, Crystal. They have a wedding coming up on September 13th, and they invited us out to go see the wedding. And yeah, it's not in the actual uh, uh church. They're actually going to have it in a barn, and yeah, so it's something a little bit different than a church. But they invited us out there to participate in, and yep, and then on September 24th, I think my dad and I are gonna go plan a day out and walk around at the the Bloomsburg fair because usually they have the fair going on every September, and I think yeah, so me and my dad are gonna go plan the day out there just to walk around and stuff. But yeah, so that should be fun. I don't know if I can video in there because because like I know like a lot of places, but like they're just hell bent on videoing, you know. But maybe I'll go online and see if I can find something if you can record at the fairgrounds. I'll see, but I really don't want to get in trouble, you know. So maybe I'll do some research on that when it gets a little bit closer. But that would be a great video to see. You know, just make a full video at the fair, just to try something different, you know. So so hey guys, so that's all coming up for the next few weeks here, and yeah, and then October, me and the family are gonna go to downtown Philadelphia. President Parsons. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go take a trip down in the city and to see a football game. Just stopping by to say hello. Gotta go to work on my roof. Jeez, bud. That 8:23 at night, you're gonna go on the roof? Jesus Christ. It must work at some overtime hours, huh? Man. But yeah, me and my dad, we used to do roofs, but we kind of got out of that stage because it's been a very a part of my dad's back. Twister went by the other day and tore the metal roof. Oh man, that's Maine isn't known for twisters. So are you from Maine? Just by the way it sounds. Because actually I was in Maine before. But yeah, like actually, me and my parents we were actually up in Maine back in 2019. Just kind of explore the area a little bit. But we were up in the Caribou area up there, and we were just exploring around and stuff. And it was a beautiful area. We rented a cabin up there. It was just on the lake there, and the boat just sent my home. Oh, man, I actually got that right. Man, no, like I was just saying of where we're staying at, but we were staying at Caribou. But that's actually crazy that you're actually in the area. Technically, it's Pasquite Isle, but close enough. Yeah, we're also in that area as well. We were actually exploring that whole area: Caribou, Pasquite Isle. We were in that area. And yeah, so we went to the cabin up there. It was on the lake. I'm trying to recall what was the name of that lake. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it was Quas Lake. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the lake. Quas Lake. Yeah, you know what? It's beginning to ring the bell now. But yeah, there was a savon, the dirt door that went down at this cabin, and it was super nice. We went to fishing, and I caught a good size fish. I'm not really sure what kind though. I forgot because it's been so long. But I caught a fish the one time, and then I was feeding the ducks. Um, but that was back when my videos weren't really the greatest back then. It was way before I I upgraded the thumbnails and stuff. And I recall one time we were going for a drive in the woods, and all of a sudden we got lost, like in the middle of nowhere, and we couldn't put a GPS in. So the only thing that we had to find out was using the compass on the truck. That was the only thing that we got out was that compass. But man, that's kind of scary. So it was in the middle of the woods, and I was kind of getting scared, trying to find our way out. But after a few months, we found our way out, thankfully. And I think we went at this restaurant afterwards and got something to eat. I got some buffalo wings. It was actually pretty good. Um, the wings were actually good size. And I was telling my parents, "Yep, this is dinner for," because they actually brought out this whole plate of wings. Like, it's just, man, that's those are wings. But yeah. So it's so what I did was I ended up bringing the whole. Well, I mean, I had some wings, but then I took the rest to the back of the cabin, and yeah, I actually did a tour not the cabin, but you got to go way back in my channel, like going back in the 2019, and the video should say tour to about cabin in Maine or something in the video. But yeah, it's way back in the channel. But um, but yeah, um, Pasquite Isle, the Caribbean area was absolutely beautiful. Nice little, nice little place to be, and I got a sweatshirt at the one gift shop there, and yeah, those a good time. On the way home, we stopped by New Hampshire there. I'm pretty sure it was Hampton Beach, New Hampshire there. So we stopped there on the way home just to make a pit stop just to see the beach. Now, like me personally, I'm not very much of a beach person, but we just stopped there on the way home just to see it. But yeah, that was nice. And then we went. Then I think we spent the night there, and then we the next day. But yeah, that was a nice little getaway up in Maine. Um, and then I think 2 years ago we were in Vermont. Um, I forget which town, but yeah, we were up in the Vermont before. Actually, you guys want to know something? So the day that we went up there at the cabin uh, in Vermont, um, that day that we were on our way up, we were just going on the road, just cruising down the road, and then all of a sudden, this cop, he drives by us, and after he drove by us, he slowed down, and then he turned his lights on, and then he popped a quick Huey and just pulled us over, and I'm thinking it was because he saw the out of state tags, and that's what got us. And so the cop pulled us over, and like my like my heart was racing, even though I didn't drive. My dad did, but my heart was still kind of up there because I always get nervous when I get pulled over by cops. I always get nervous because you just don't know what's gonna happen, you know. But yeah, so the cop pulled us over, and I think he gave my dad a warning. I'm pretty sure, but I think he took points off his license. I think, and then my dad was well, the cop he gave my dad the court date, and he my dad was fighting. Well, he said that he was going to fight it, and like after we got at the cabin, he was also worried that he was got to make the drive all the way back up there just to fight the court date, but thankfully, thankfully it was all online. Like it was all on the computer and stuff, and so my dad and the cop, they did a little Zoom meeting, and they got all squared away, and yeah, that was kind of a scary moment, but yeah, that was like I feel like that like every time when we travel, we always have like an adventure, you know, like like what's gonna happen on this trip. So, but yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, but really my next state that I want to go see is Wisconsin. That's my next state that I want to go see, but I want to make it take the family a trip, um, because actually I do have some friends that live in Wisconsin, and maybe I'll see if I can get in touch with them and see if I can hang out or something. So yeah, so that's kind of the next state that I want to go see is Wisconsin, and maybe Minnesota. I don't know, but I know like in the future when my parents retire from work, because they want to go go around the U.S. and just see all the different states and stuff. So so that's what they want to do in the future when they retire. But they got a little ways to go yet still. But yeah, that is kind of a dream of mine is to make a trip out to Wisconsin and seeing the friends that I have out there, because Night Fox 777, which she's a fan that watches other videos as well, and she's in Wisconsin, and I also have another friend, and I also have another friend that's also out there. His name is Chad, um, and we've been and me and him have been good friends since. It gets pretty cold in Wisconsin too. We had a few days of a minus 70 degrees. Man, that is cold. Minus 70. Holy crap. And that is wicked cold. Man. But yeah, like but I think the coldest that I've seen here was probably -9. That was the coldest that I've ever seen here. Like I never like after that I never seen it got that so low. But ice was building up inside the windows. Yeah, I bet like like especially with especially like if it's that cold. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But but I recall the winter that we had. I'm thinking it was a winter of 2022, and our whole driveway was all sheet of ice. Like I made a video uh, of it. It was I believe the video was about doing projects in an ice storm. Um, but yeah, there's a video back in 2022, and but yeah, like a whole driveway was all sheet of ice, and so, like all the railings and stuff, and like the whole deck was all covered in ice. I had to spray some salt down the steps just so no one goes flying down the steps. Actually, Purdue 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 recall the one time um, that was showing um, a couple friends of ours the playhouse out back, and we all we will go down the steps and stuff. My dad was there too, and like all of a sudden, we all fell down the goddamn steps. All of us did. I was like, man, we all went flying. Like, man, maybe I should have put some salt down, but I didn't know that they were want to go up there. That's why I didn't do anything. But yeah, we all went for a ride. I was holding on for dear life. I was trying to hold on to anything I could possibly find. But yeah, that was ice storms are no joke. So like even like the hill that's out front of our house. Here we have like a little the hill that goes down, and that hill gets super bad in the wintertime. Like especially like it's super like if there's like a layer of ice on the bottom and snow up top. Like there's like sometimes cars have a hard time trying to go up, and so I recall one time. This was actually back in February of this out year. Um, there was this Ford Transit that was trying to come up the hill there, and actually it was a group of people that were in it, and they were trying to go up the hill, but they never made it up the hill, and so they called the tow truck. But this was that was after. Let's actually talk about um, the tow truck. So actually there was this this Amazon van that was trying to get up. So like all these vans are just they're not all-wheel drive vans. Like they're all rear-wheel drive, and like this van was trying to get up, couldn't make it, so she pulled into the shop and she just sat there until the tow truck came, and the tow truck came, and it wasn't really a big tow truck. It was like a Ford, like a Ford F 350. Then it was like a Tow-Mater kind of truck, and then the tow truck was trying to pull the Amazon van up the hill, and for some reason they just stopped in a tow truck. He friggin' rammed right into the Amazon van going down the hill. Like, it was bad. Like, not just once, but twice that happened. And there was a ton of damage on the front bumper of the Amazon van. But yeah, that was a no joke. So what's up, Dylan? Tomorrow Ram Pro. But yeah, so that happened, and then yeah. So let's go back at the Ford Transit van. So yeah, so this group of people, they were trying to do the same thing. They were trying to go up the hill, and they never made it. So they called the police. Like, like, what are they gonna do? They can't do anything. And then I think after that they called a tow truck as well. After that, but yeah, like Al Hill, it gets very bad out front in the winter time. Like, nobody assaults the hill. Like, we were not responsible to assault the road or actually plow the road, because like that we never get paid. So that's why we never plow the driveway or assault it. So that's why it's a hard time. So we just kind of sit back and watch all the action on that hill, and it's super bad. And then 2020, there was a car that was stuck on the hill there, and actually broke down right on top of the hill. So I was like, wow. There's like a car that really broke down right on top of the hill, out front of my driveway. So my neighbor Dave, he came rolling up, and he tried to jump start the car, but it was bad. Okie dokie. Yo, what's up? Subscribe. Tell me, Richard Fox. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, we got 7 people watching. Man, that is super good. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I figured I'd do a live stream here just to say what's up to everybody and see how everybody's Labor Day has been. JB Drag Motocross Boss, what's up? I'm here. Woo, boy. JB Drag Motocross Boss is in the house. Look at that. Hit that like button. Ooh, guys, yes, sir. Smash that sub button like I'm talking. Grab a hammer and smash that subscribe button as hard as you could possibly hit it. And also subscribe. It's that's that little red icon that's on the bottom corner. The GB said Parsons to Mom Pro in chat is cool. Yeah. Yeah, they are. So his sorry guys, JB he actually spent the weekend down at Dylan's campground. They had a good time. Let's get him to 1K so I can make money. So I can make money off the videos and streams themselves. Yes. Yes, sir. So yeah. So once I hit the 600 subs, I am going to do a plushie role play with GB and Dylan. As soon as I hit 600 subs, I'm going to do that. It was a fun spend time with Dylan. Glad to hear that. Paulson said I thought it was 10K, and then JB said that no, I make money, boy. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, my weekend at the campground was pretty good. I basically did nothing at all this past weekend, but that's the point of camping is just go out there and just relax and sit back and get a fire going. That's the point of camping. But yeah, it's classic to see you. I already spent so much time with Dylan recently. I gotta catch up with you too. Yeah, JB. Just let me know when you're available and send me some dates, and they'll probably make something happen this month. But I know this is the month I'm kind of busy, but I might be able to try to squeeze something in this month. But I know September 13th I can't because I'm going at a wedding. So it'll have to be the weekend after your birthday. Yeah, probably. But yeah, September 13th I can't because I'm going at a wedding, and then September 24th. Yeah, this September 24th I'm going to the fair with my dad, so I cannot do that day either. That's on a Wednesday as well. Okay, I'm gonna go back and chat a little bit. So Dylan said that we did a lot of walking. Yeah, I do recall we FaceTimed a little bit, and we did a 30-minute walk. Jamie said it'll be the weekend after your birthday, like a few days past the 17th. And Jamie said I could do the 20th or later. Come over on the 19th. Yeah, JB, I'll let you know. Because it's still kind of a couple weeks away, and I don't know what our that damn fridge, but yeah, I just don't know what our work schedule is for the next couple weeks. But so I gotta see. Paulson said that my 22nd birthday is on the 19th. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, my birthday is on September 17th. So matter of fact, I can do most Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Okay, and no more Mondays. So yeah, GB, I kind of agree with you up on that one on Mondays because Mondays are kind of difficult because I'm usually working on some Mondays, so it's kind of difficult. But here, the Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays, that'll work out good. But JB, just so you know, so far my birthday party, we're gonna go out to Longhorn Steakhouse, and I don't know, and I don't know, and like I don't know if you're interested in going put us out to dinner, but I don't know what day though. I gotta see what date that is. But I'll let you know to, to, in Discord when that is. But it's probably gonna be actually let me see. Um, hold on. So the 19th is on a Friday, and the 20th is on a Saturday. So yeah, I gotta see what I'm doing. I gotta see. JB said that happy for your birthday present. Parsons injured Fox. Dylan said that happy birthday, you too. JB said I would absolutely a bit. Nope, and my connection is unstable. Okay, looks like my Wi-Fi was disconnected there for a couple of seconds. But we're back on now. But yeah, maybe I'll see if I can get JB and Dylan to come put this out to Longhorn Steakhouse. My 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 grandpop is coming as well, and his girlfriend Linda. So that'll be a nice night out there for all of us. So hopefully make something happen. But I'll let you you and JB know, Dylan, to once I have a date. But I'm pretty sure that it's going to be after my birthday, like a couple of days after my birthday. But that'll be a lot of fun. You know, get a couple nice yummy steaks and some mashed potatoes on the sides. So I usually when I get a steak, I usually like to get mashed potatoes on the sides, and I like to dump put some A1 sauce on them, because actually they taste so good with the A1 sauce on them. Me personally, but it's just it tastes so good with the sauce on them. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I'm one of those people. But yeah, so that's what's coming up. But yeah, I'll see. I'll see what night works the best, and maybe maybe after dinner or something, we can maybe you and Dylan can spend the night at my house or something that night, and then just go home the next morning or something. We'll see. But I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it might have to be on a weekend, because usually the weeks I'm pretty busy. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And then also, I know at the end of the like at the very end of the month, I'm going at the cabin to get stuff ready to go for hunting. The season coming up, because the first day of the archery starts at the end of actually the end of this month actually. So I see JB reacted to my video on Discord, because JB has a Discord server called JB's Palace, and he's got a lot of appeal on there, and he's got this Ally promotions section on there where you could You see, I'm catching up on Discord right now. Yeah, GB. I really just got the notification that you reacted to my post on Discord there, right? I got the notification, but yeah, like I usually every time when I put a video out, I put the link on Discord, just so everybody else can go check it out. But JB, he taught me how to do it for the first time, but then like after that, I just knew what I was doing. But JB actually made a video on how to do that. So like after he made that video, I never watched that video back. I knew exactly what I was doing. Although I seen the video the once, and after that I knew exactly what to do. There's some more attention gets drawn into it, and it looks like it's working. Yep. And we're going live for 42 minutes. That's pretty good. But that's because I've been getting some attention in the chat. Like most of the times I'm basically talking to myself. but I'm glad that some of the fans were able to make it in the chat tonight. But so what else is going on with everybody? Did anybody do anything special? Well, I mean, I know what JB and Dylan did, but yeah. I just want to check something. I just want to check my emails because I am expecting the package to be delivered this week, and I've been checking my emails like every day of the week just to see if there's like an update. So the thing that I ordered is a bear that's holding the welcome sign, and I might have a picture of it in my photo gallery. But hold on. Where is it? Here it is. So guys, so I ordered one of these bears but I ordered that one there, but it says welcome to the cabin, and yeah, so it's shipping from New York, and so they said that I should have it by September 3rd for the 6th. But actually, they actually made that bear like out of actual wood. Like they carved it all and they dried it all out. And yes, so I should have it this week, and it's coming from UPS. So hopefully I should have it by this week, and that way I can take it up there at the cabin next time I go up there. So, but Dylan said, I'm so excited for spooky month. Awesome. Me too. It's a delicacy, JB said. But yeah, so so next time I go up at the cabin, we have a lot of preparations that I gotta do for hunting season. I gotta set my bow in and make sure everything's still good. I got the crossbow stand, so I can have my bow sitting on that tripod, so that way I could take put nice and steady shots. Because before I've been holding my crossbow, then it's been moving all around every time I take a shot, I take the shot, then have the bow going up. So I got take a stand just to sit on there. That way I can easily see out there and just take more simple shots. Do you guys want to see that my face again? Pajibi, you should cut that out and put that in your thumbnails and your videos. But I recall when you took the picture of me having a hot dog in my mouth, and Jesus Christ, you're like GB, he literally took the picture to me having a hot dog, because I did a cooking video back then. It was called Potato Fox Cooks Hot Dogs or something. And at the end, I did a little taste test, and Jesus Christ, oh, it's so funny. But and if I had the phone on the side of me, and I took a big bite of the hot dog, and you can kind of see that I was like, So JB, he made that into a picture, and he's been putting it in his thumbnails. By JB. Oh, that's so funny. But I should probably do a cooking video, because actually I found some new stuff that I've been trying out. Some pulled pork. JB said, "Oh, I love that picture. It's a classic." It also, excuse me, guys. It also happens to be a tough sea. Yeah. But yeah. So let's see. So I do want to take a couple more cooking videos coming up, because I found there's some new stuff that I like. Some pulled pork, some corn dogs, and there's some buffalo chicken sandwiches. So basically what that is, let's say a chicken patty, and then what I did was I put the chicken patties up in the oven for 20 minutes. And usually when it gets down to 5 minutes, I take them out, and I take a container, and I put the patties in, and then I dump some hot sauce on them. Then I close the lid, and then I shake them up a little bit, just to kind of mix the hot sauce on the patties, and then take them out. And then I take a couple pieces of cheese to put on top of it, and then I put them back in the oven for another 5 more minutes, and And then at the end, I'm left off with a really, uh, uh, the really delicious the buffalo chicken patty, and it is very delicious. It is so good. It's probably the best I've ever made ever. Um, so yeah, so I do want to make that for coming up, and then some corn dogs, pulled pork is another thing, and then I should I should probably see if I can make some brownies. I think that'll be a nice cooking video. Take the fox, cook some brownies or something. I think that'll be a good video to see. But that's like a step by step guide, though. Um, like JB said, the damn chicken patty. I remember those from school. Yeah, yeah, I do remember them too. Um, in high school, they made them available dairy. Yep, yeah, they did. So I got it almost dairy. Then I got lettuce and put in there, as well as mayonnaise and even a little hot sauce. Yep, hot sauce. Yep, I love chicken. That's what Dylan said. I love chicken. But yeah, um, but yeah, JB, I do recall back when we were in school, we had chicken patties, corn dog nuggets, chicken nuggets, um, and that was basically all the stuff that I really liked. But like everything else, I really didn't care for. Like there were some times where I bought lunch, and then there were some times where I packed a lunch. But I recall in, in elementary school there, um, I used to wait in line there to go in the lunch room there, and they usually, um, if I say what I want, like like they this or B, and then if you say B, they'll get that before you. Then you type in your lunch code, which I do remember that. Actually, actually, believe it or not, I still remember my lunch code at that school. I still remember that code, but I won't say it though on stream though. But I do remember the code, believe it or not. Where buffalo chicken dip. Pizza is available dairy. Honestly, that stuff is of low quality and gross. But when I was younger, I for some reason liked it. I'm talking about I'm talking about school member too. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember all that. But there was sometimes where where I packed at lunch as well, and but, but usually what I usually packed all the time for lunch was a bag of potato chips, a a jelly sandwich, and a bottle of Gatorade, and that was basically it. Nothing else. But that was like the usual thing I had all the time ever since day one. JB said sometimes if I forgot my code uh, at the beginning of every school year, but would quickly remember to with a little reminder. But Dylan said if I never got to try the food from public school, I was that was homeschooled for my whole the wife. Yeah, yeah. Dylan and my other cousin, the Five Fox, they were homeschooled their whole life, which which I should have just done that my whole life either. But that's the route that I should have went down. But um, my parents wanted me to go to public school instead. But like ever from kindergarten to eighth grade, I went to public school, and then actually no, right? Kindergarten to seventh grade was a public school. Then from eighth grade to 12th was all online school after that. So like the half I was in public school, and then the other half we're doing it all on the computer. JB said you got you got to avoid all those bad perspectives or preservatives. John said, "Yep." But yeah, so that was our memories. But yeah, Dylan, me and John had a lot of memories back in the public school. We had a lot of memories. Me and John, we used to sit in the cafeteria and just talk about stuff about our, our YouTube channels and stuff. And yeah, it was me, John. Wait a second. Me, JB, and my other friend, Hugo and VR, and then also another friend of ours. I'm not gonna say his name, but it was the four of us. Actually, no, there was another person. But Josh was his name. So it was me, John, Josh, and another friend. Also, you going to York. Um, so JB said, I always talk to you because you were easier to approach rather than all those people in big groups. Also, you were more chill too. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I'm not like all wound up like all those other middle school kids. Like I'm very but chill and relaxing. Like I'm not like I really don't talk much with them in school. So I've been basically pretty quiet back then. Josh comes to my live streams sometimes. Not kidding. I think I think Josh he joined my live stream before as well. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he did. Josh in JB's streams 2025 confirmed. Your calm and nature is attractive to me. All the while, people over simulated me. And that's like there was a lot of wild kids back then. Oh my god, boy, my favorite part about school was packing up and going home. That was my favorite part about school. But yeah, it's just JB said to have a VC with Josh with with Josh off stream sometime. Yeah, I'll give him a call sometime. But But yeah, Josh is a good kid. Sometimes he sends me stuff on Snapchat like Shreks, like but that's just the way he is pretty much. But other than that, he's a good kid. Should probably actually JB maybe we should have a triple sleepover. But here, me, you, and Josh, we should probably have a triple sleepover here sometime. Me, you, and Josh. But but I gotta see if he's but I gotta see if he's like cool to be on video. I don't know if he wants to be on video or not. I gotta ask him. JB said I got a better one. To Philip, my favorite part about my favorite part about school was watching the days get warmer and the classes getting easier as the May-June time hits. Yeah, because we got the the dismissals and stuff like that. All years except for 12th grade because I did not feel the same as affect the last year. JB said, Philip, do a triple sleepover for me and Hugo. If he wants to come over, it was close to you back in the day. Can't believe you invited Josh, but not Hugo. You have to know you. Yeah, I know, but you know, but we'll talk about that on off stream. I don't want to talk more about that on live stream because actually that message is doesn't want to talk about it. We'll talk about it on Discord sometime. Yeah, we'll put it to rest. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I know Hugo there's also a close friend as well, but I recall back in the day, way back in the day, he was kind of driving me nuts. But I'm sure he was just playing around, which I get it. It's usual, but sometimes it kind of drives me nuts. Sometimes that's just kind of the way I am. But yeah, let's just put that to us, and we'll talk about that another time. But all right. So what's the next thing to talk about? but that's the problem. Like there's all these things to talk about, and that's the problem. But maybe I'll stay on here till 10 o'clock, then I'm gonna sign off. So I'll stay on here for another maybe 30 minutes or so. JB said you can't access all your thoughts and tell 9. Ooh, damn, that's nice. But yeah. Unfortunately, many thoughts may go years without come back can be cut. Yeah. Dylan said, I'm probably gonna have to. Well, I'm probably gonna leave the stream soon. All right. But Dylan, if you wanna, well, what I was gonna say, if you want to play Xbox alone, but but I know what's gonna happen. It's that damn fridge. But I know what's gonna happen. Like I know what's going on. I'm always having a hard time to join Dylan's Minecraft world. Like I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Like every time I'm always having a hard time. But I don't know if I should talk about this or not. This is kind of a secret. But but I recall. Okay, okay, I guess I'll say it now. But like a couple weeks ago, um, I turned the Xbox on and I was getting all ready to go on and doing some Minecraft to load up, right? And I clicked on to join as the Minecraft the world, and like I've I've tried so many times to join, but then it just it just it just don't want to let me. So what I did was I just wait. Can I please record the part where you just told a story and put it into a soundboard to enjoy? Yeah, that's all right, JB. I might as well just say it now because I'm already into it. But what I did, well, actually, what happened was like after several tries of joining his Minecraft the world, I I immediately just snapped out and I smashed my TV. I was so pissed off. I couldn't take it no more. I smashed my TV. I was like screw this, you know. And I gave up. I just I just walked away and upstairs I went. So that's what happened. But I got a new TV now. So but yeah, that's what happened. I snapped, smashed my TV, and that was the end of that. So I told Dylan, I'm I'm done on if I'm done on Bedrock. I'm going back at the console version. I've had enough with Bedrock. And like, to be honest, they're they're like the Bedrock in the first place because it's more slower than the console version. Where on the console version, it don't take that long. It actually goes pretty quick. But Bedrock, it takes forever to load. So I really don't like the console version. But Bedrock in the first place. So I am done with Bedrock. I'm going back to console, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Um, you also you also have the trouble because your setup isn't the worst. The room for the house in terms of Wi-Fi. Don't get me wrong. I love your room, but everything unfortunately becomes well. GB, I don't think it's the oh, I don't think it's the room. I think it's our Wi-Fi because our Wi-Fi is so weak. We really got to get new Wi-Fi. So I don't think it's the room. I think it's the Wi-Fi, 100%. Just we just never got around to get new Wi-Fi yet. But like I like like I like this little space here because it's nice and insulated because I can yell like as loud as I want. Like if I'm playing like a game or something, I can like yell as loud as I want. Uh, or I can have my boombox turned on like like halfway or something. But but I really don't have anything else to go with this setup. I really don't know else to go with it. I don't want to go back in my room because then I can't be loud anymore. I gotta be quiet because my parents' the bedroom is like on the other side of the wall. So I really don't want to go back in my room. But we'll see what happens. But that's all. But that's all I'm going to say about that. We'll just see what happens. But oh yeah. All right. Well, and now I'm just gonna kind of settle it down now. But like, well, I guess I could um, talk about a little bit more about uh, about um, this fan that was paying my content. But like back then, like like several weeks ago, or not weeks, months ago, um, I have had serious issues with this one person here. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's been causing so much drama. Like every time I do a video, he just saying a lot of bad crap in the comments. Like even GB, like even when we did that live stream that one night, you were sitting right there in that chair there, and I was sitting right here. And that was actually the night when I hit the 500 subs. And um, the day after, he commented on there saying, "Wow, still whining." And then he called me and JB um, idiots. Like after that, I was like, some like some people just don't have anything else to do, and they just want to be sissies all the time. They just want to be sissies, you know. But that person I had, man, oh man, he just wouldn't quit his he just wouldn't cut his crap. Like like he's just been running his mouth all the time. But then eventually, um, I hit him up for the channel, from the channel, so now he can't comment anymore. So now I feel um, very grateful about that. I had this some bad encounters too. There's one person who loves to doubt specifically my dating advice. It's definitely targeted towards me over some trauma that they probably won't have with dating. You were hate it wants attention, but that here is likely in a bad situation right now. Yeah, but like it's like it's very rare that I get that like on my channel. Like usually most of the time I get like all positive comments like saying, "Hey, that's a good video. Keep up the good work" and stuff like that. Like it's very rare that I see that. But but that that the person, man, he's been running his mouth all the time. But like I almost I, I almost to fight it back, but I was like, nope, nope, nope. I don't want to do that because it's gonna make it worse. So I held back and I just kept reading his comments, and that's. But I felt like that wasn't gonna work. But then when I found out that I can hide him from the channel, that worked out even better. And since ever since I have blocked him, I have not got a single hate comment ever since that happened. So I'm thinking I'm in good shape now. So that's good. So it's so it's so now it's just hope it stays that way for a long time. Like yeah, like it's just all thanks to me. Yes, that hater is not here because of me. Yeah. JB has the blowing uh, balloon emoji. Yeah, thanks to you, JB. Yeah, but yeah, but like that person was like even the video when I did the cabin once we got done with the cabin, like we just got done the motto and all. Like like that like after you watch that video, she was worried about uh, for the likes and comments on my videos and like why like why are you so concerned about my likes and comments in the videos? Like what is that gonna do with the video? Like I'm not even talking about the likes and comments. Like the video is all about the cabin, and he's worried about the likes. So that's kind of where it all started. Was the cabin video, and ever since it's been brutal. And like I'm trying to remember what else he said, but I know in the live stream he said that he called me and JB idiots. I do remember that. Um, he even said in the one campground in that video. The JB said they aren't concerned about anything but letting out some energy. They are doing they are doing that to make themselves to feel better. That's why. Yeah, that's probably the case. But like in the one other video that I made, for at the campground the last spring, I think it was, and so like the one, but so like the one clip, but I mentioned that there was a band that was playing at the campground, and there was a rock music, and I said in the video that I'm not very much of a rock kind of person, and like that person, he just freaked out. It's like, oh, why? Like that's like why don't you like rock music? That's good stuff. Then he just said, oh, your videos are getting the worse, not better. So, like, it's like I really wanted just to blast his comment. I really wanted to do that, but I didn't want it because it was gonna make it worse. But I was like, what is seriously wrong with you, dude? You just like you just not got not, nothing else to better to do rather than just complain about my videos. You know, it's just there are two ways to come back. So it goes to show it was not targeted at you. But yeah, it was a rough time back, especially last spring. It was rough. But ever since I blocked them from the channel, it's been peaceful ever since. But it's been rough. Like cause there was some people they just want to be sissies and they just want to just complain about stuff, you know. JB said, and in technology, the videos are getting the worse sometimes, and sometimes they get better, but they overall get better in the bigger picture. That happens with most disseminated YouTubers. Mine do the same, but sometimes they do get better. Sometimes they're worse, but yeah, like yeah, my videos back then, they were bad. Like I will say that, like my videos were terrible back then, the 2019 or something like that. Like they were terrible. They weren't really good quality the videos. But then as years went by, I the videos gotten better and better, and I made I'm trying to make the thumbnails to look more uh, more interesting, so people can watch. And for example, if you got from rock and moving video to a tour of to the front porch, that's a video decline. Then post that Zoe, it gets better. Yeah, it's been rough. But but, but like in all reality, my videos have been getting better and better and better, and I've been making the thumbnails more interesting and stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing it. I'm not gonna change anything up. They're just gonna stay the way they are. For as long as I can do it, until I can't do it anymore, because it will come to a point where I can't do it no more. Then that time will be permanent. Like it won't be like a couple months, and I'll be back. Like next time it'll be permanent. Next time, but that's just. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But involve commentary every channel. With commentary, gets better the whole time. Yep, exactly. Like like usually like like all my videos, I talk about what I'll be doing. Then this is the video, and I do it. Then I make a video of me doing it, and then afterwards, if I show what I did, then I talk about what I did, and I move on to the next project. But unless unless YouTube purposefully gets the worst. Well, I'm hoping not, because the YouTube is my is my childhood kinda, because I've been doing it for 7 years now. It'll be 8 years coming up in February. Like I'm pushing up for 10 years. But no, Jim. No, it's 7 the next year. I could have sworn. Can you? Can you? I could have sworn your reaction video that you did. I think you said for 7. I don't know. For 7 years. I don't know. Okay, I want to say 7 years. Your brain that did not. Your brain did that because you remember it wrong. Yeah, I know. Sometimes my brain is a little, out there. Your brain was focused on the fact that you were when you off. Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's a mistake. Like we all make like we all make this mistakes, and you know that's just the way it goes. But 7, yes. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. As I recall, back in 2019, when I first started that for YouTube, um, like ever since when I started, my speech, it's just been in and out. Like it's been good sometimes and better, but like I mentioned in the video before, like I mentioned in the video before, this is what I was born with, where I got a speech issue. Like, that's just the way how I was born. My dad is the same way. Like my dad, sometimes stumbles on the words as well. I'm the same way, but I've been saying that in a video. But I am 100 chat XP now. Now that means I should be number 1 now with the number 1 purple tag. Yep. I see a the tag with my number 1 on it. You have your shutter, but somehow do so good with this channel. Yep. I try. I I try all my best to make it good as possible, even though I sometimes stumble on some words, but I I keep pushing. But I did, but the one year I went to speech therapy for the one time, I was like, Mom, I really don't want to go here anymore because it's kind of embarrassing. Like it's a usual thing. Like there's sometimes where I've gotten better and sometimes the worst, but so it's it's basically in and out, in and out. Like I'm sure in in some of the videos, um, I speak pretty good in a couple of videos, but in most of the videos I I I struggle, but then I get by it. But your sure was bad in the worry was bad in the very the furry videos. Yeah, very like in the old videos, like they were terrible. They were so bad way back then. But now, as years went by, I've gotten better. Yep. Yes, I've came a long ways, um, and things have changed now. And yeah, that was back when it when I didn't wear glasses back then, because back then I was just going around without glasses, and so like ever since 2020, um, that was when I was starting to wear glasses again. Because actually, of the spring for 2020, um, I had a set of glasses, but then I I don't know how I did it. Like we were working on the back deck, and I was on the backhoe, and for some reason I set my glasses off to the side, uh, put on the machine there, and for some reason I never noticed, but I ran over my glasses with the backhoe, but I never noticed I did that, but and I never then I was super mad at it when I ran. I was like God damn it, you know. But yeah, like it was after that, I just I just been without glasses for for a few months, but then as 2020 came, that was when I was starting to wear glasses again. I was being more cautious with them, and yeah, this is actually my fourth pair of glasses because actually the set that I had in 2020, that was the one, and then the ones I got in 2020, that was two, and then I got a set the last year, that was three, and now these ones. So this is number four now. So, but ever since, but then I've been super cautious because actually, to be honest, um, I think I look more better with glasses on. Like like way back then before I wore glasses, I kind of looked kind of weird. But now, me personally, I think I look a lot more better with glasses on, more cooler, and just not so weird looking. Because actually, I was kind of weird without glasses on. So my vision that used to be uh, such rapid decline that now I'm on pair of glasses number 10 by now. Man, that's 10 pairs of glasses. Man, so you do look better with, wait, no, you do look better. That suits your style. It's unique and awesome. I totally agree. You know, like like with these on, it just it makes me so much better, and I'm just not looking so weird because now I kind of look kind of weird, like kind of plain. But now when I put these on, I'm a whole new person. Because actually actually back when I was in school, um, I was like this back in elementary school. Like I was exactly like this, no glasses, but now it's a whole new me. Actually, no, I had the 5 sets of glasses because actually, um, when I was in 4th grade, I had a set, but, they were smaller. So actually, I had the 5 sets. I have a good new look. So, all right, JB. Well, I think I'm gonna sign off now. It was a pleasure talking, but I gotta get it now because I gotta go to work in the morning. So and yeah, JB. It was nice to see you on stream again. So I I sure I, I certainly will. All right, JB. Take care, and so we'll chat more on Discord about some sleepover dates. Then about my night at dinner, and then we'll just kind of chat more about that when it's closer and make something happen. But, all right, JB, you take care, and everybody else that joined the live stream, Dylan and and yep, that's all, guys. Thanks for watching, and like always, like, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.